welcome to Mark's Interviews. We're looking around the station here in Thief River Falls Radio and trying to find people to talk to. We've talked to a number of people, but we've yet to talk to Mark Strumset. Yes, Mark Strumset, who is a part of Thief River Falls Radio and has been for a number of years. Mark, welcome to the show. All right, let's start things off with a couple of things. Number one, how long you've been with Thief River Falls Radio, and really, kind of what got you here? Oh, gosh, let's see. I've been with Thief River Falls Radio for about 33 years. I got here in August of '87. Well, what got me here was my wife is from the area originally, and we came back for something up here and ended up listening to the radio station. I ended up dropping off an application just to see if we could maybe move back to the area. And Ted Stork, who was the owner at the time, drove down to South Dakota where we were living and listened to me on the radio without me even knowing it. Just called me up out of the blue and said, "Hey, you're hired, come on up." And I started here August 24th of 1987, so it's been a little over 33 years. Okay, how about your little background, maybe about yourself, your family, where you're raised and whatnot? Well, family is my wife Lori, daughter Leslie, Matthew, my son, and O'Brien, my youngest. I've got grandkids, 8 grandkids right now, 4 of them from my son Matthew, and 4 more from my daughter Leslie. So I got 8 grandkids. We lived here, since I mentioned, since '87, and came from North Dakota, born and raised in North Dakota, Cooperstown, North Dakota, which is, for those that don't know, it's probably northwest of Valley City, about 45 miles or so. So lived on a farm, raised on a farm, and with farm ethics from North Dakota, I guess is where I'm from. Well, let's talk a little bit more about some of the things you like to do, hobbies. Well, I enjoy deer hunting. Certainly, it was one of my favorite hobbies. I like deer hunting. Community involvement, like volunteering for the community. So that, spending time with family, with the grandkids now, was kids, but with family, just spending time together. We don't have a lot of free time, so it's either hunting in the outdoors or spending time with family and doing something around locally, around our town in Middle River. Okay, how about some favorites? Let's do favorite food. Oh, it's got to be pizza. Favorite actor? Steve Martin's got to be one of my favorite actors. Steve Martin, just because he's really good. Okay, well, a little more difficult, maybe a little more thought into this one. What's your favorite part about work? Pretty good peanut butter cup, but Snickers is pretty good. Favorite part of work? Okay, and I know. Let's kind of wrap this up with something you could tell the folks a little bit about yourself that maybe nobody else knows. Like maybe the time you forgot to bring the equipment over to Oakley with you in the football game. Remember, you forgot to bring. Nobody probably knows about this really, but you forgot to bring the equipment to the football game. You had to come all the way back, get somebody to. That's going to wrap things up with our interview with Mark. Thank you very much, Mark, for joining us today in the interview. We appreciate it. And thank you for joining us for another interview with Thief River Falls Radio personnel. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Have a night.